Qwen 3.8 dropped at 27 billion parameters. Powerful, but not everyone has the hardware for it, plus, it thinks a lot. And that's the gap the community always fills fastest. Where are the lightweight versions, 9 billion, 4 billion, the models that run on a laptop GPU? Alibaba hasn't released them yet, and I don't think so they will. So a team called Emperor did it themselves. They took the full 2.4 trillion parameter Qwen 3.8 giant, had it generate 70,000 reasoning traces, and trained a 9 billion parameter model to think exactly like that. And that is Qwen 3.8-9 billion, community built, frontier style reasoning, single GPU. This is what we are going to install and test in this video. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. I also have recently started this free weekly AI newsletter which you can subscribe at fahadmirza.substack.com. Before I move forward, I will also be explaining how exactly they have done this whole process of distillation because even you can do it at home. So let me kick off the installation. I'm just going to go here. This is my Ubuntu system where I have this GPU card. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create a UV environment and then install all the prerequisites. As you can see, I'm also installing flash linear attention because model needs it for the gated delta net layers. Otherwise, it falls back to slow PyTorch ops as they have warned. And if you're even using that 27 billion one, make sure you install this because it really speeds it up a lot. So I will let this run. Let me now explain this diagram to you. So the giant teacher model, which is around 2.4 trillion, is given around 70,000 carefully chosen problems across math, code, and reasoning. It solves each one, writing out its full chain of thought. Those traces get quality filtered and handed to the 9 billion parameter student. The student isn't trained to get the right answer. It's trained to reason the way the teacher reasons, same thinking style, a fraction of size. The result? MMLU jumps from 0.55 to 0.75 over the base 9 billion model, which is quite impressive. And that is what distillation buys you, compressed capability, not compressed quality. Also, if you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable price, you can find the link to Mass Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs. And if you want to help out the channel, please become a member. Just go to the home page of the channel and then from there you can just click on this link at the home page, become a channel's member. Meanwhile, everything is installed. And now let's download the model from Hugging Face. The model is downloaded. Now either you can build it through transformer or you can do it with VLLM if you want to serve it. With VLLM, it's easier to have an OpenAI compatible endpoint. So I'm just going to serve it with VLLM so that we could use it with Hermes agent. Model is being served. Let me show you the VRAM consumption. So it is consuming this just close to 44 gig of VRAM. You can of course reduce it as I always say by reducing this model context length. And now the real test. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this model the prompt with full agentic coding task. And let me actually paste it in VS Code. So look at this prompt. What this prompt is doing, it is asking it to create a full agentic coding to build a live cryptocurrency tracker from scratch, multi-service, Docker application, real API calls, WebSocket, Redis, all the works. No hand holding, no hinting, nothing whatsoever, just a goal. Let's see if this distilled model can do it or not. Okay, so you might also get this error, but it says that I need to start the model with VLLM with this enabled. So let me do that. I'm just going to go here, cancel it, and then relaunch it. And this time it is working. So let's wait for it to finish and then we will see if it is able to build that application. Okay, so it has built the application. Let me now go and run this. And this is the application which it has built. Looks pretty good to me. There's an API backend, front end, Docker Compose is there, and Nginx proxy is also there. So let me just do Docker Compose up. It is downloading all the images and should bring it up, and then we will check it out, and I will do it live in front of you as we see it. So you can see it is building all the components, both the data store and the front end, and I believe it is up. Server initialized. Yep, now it is up. Let's check it out. I'll just open a new tab. My system is a bit slow. There you go. So let me run this. And now we have crypto tracker. Very simple. Nothing fancy, but it has built something which is cool. Let me click on it. This is Bitcoin, Ether, and then rest of the things. Yep, now it's still filling up, you see. Still working through it. Not sure if anything is going to happen with it or not, but so it is still working through. It is live application. And the charts and graphs as the data being loaded. There you see, so data is being loaded, and it is also giving us all the status updates. Nothing is happening with Solana. Okay, so look, I think model has done pretty well. What do you think? Now let's do a multilingual and creative writing test together. I'm asking the model to write me a short code of any nature in each of the following languages, and then there are all these languages, and it should be unique and original for each language. Let me now run it. And the model has come back with the response, as you can see. So I'll just scroll down, and of course, if this is your language too, please also let me know. These are list of languages and these were the constraints. And it has started from the gibberish and gutnish, so I'll just leave it. Now look at this. The thinking block which it has done is generally impressive. It caught that gutnish is nearly extinct. It has flagged the Balochi Pashto confusion. It has also debated some Mithili script and correctly identified the Serbo-Croatian political sensitivity too. A 9 billion model reasoning at that depth is quite good. Now, actual output looks to me solid, whatever I have checked so far across the major languages. But I think same with the 27 billion parameter one. Uh, I think it is fraying at the edges. Like Balochi came out as Pashto, Nepali is not good. So most of the languages, the low resource ones, are not good enough. I think this is one thing I'm finding that Qwen 3.8 is not good at multilinguality, as was the case was with Qwen 3.6, which I think is a bit of a worry for me. And I'm just scrolling down. Let me know in your comments what do you think. But it has tried good in terms of all the creative writing. So these are the actual codes which I'm going through now. I was just showing you the thinking before. So there you go. Now even Urdu looks it's very average in terms of what it has produced. We have to cut out the hype. And same is the story with like 3.8 27 billion. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Before I let you go, just one thought I wanted to tell you that what you are seeing here is a cross entropy distillation in action, by the way. The student learned from the teacher's output text and not its full probability distribution, so it's not logit distillation because Qwen 3.8's log props were not available when this was built. A richer logit signal would have given the student more nuance to absorb, and maybe when they release the next version, this could be better. That's it. Let me know what do you think. Thank you for all the support.